If you're watching this video, it's probably because you keep invertebrates like tarantulas, scorpions, maybe millipedes and roaches. And you've probably seen this company, Tarantula Cribs, all over social media. So are they any good? Are they worth your money? Today we're finally going to do a formal review of Tarantula Cribs, now that I've had them for almost a year. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Zoe, but most people know me as 𝘬𝙬 Reptiles, and I am not only a reptile keeper, but I also own and run my own reptile education business, and that is a very important part of today's video because the reason I have Tarantula Crib enclosures is because Tarantula Cribs is a sponsor of my education business. They did send me these enclosures for free to be able to display our invertebrates at our programs and at our events so that you can see them really easily. They look really nice, all while still giving us really good housing for these animals, because I don't handle most of my invertebrates like scorpions, tarantulas. I don't handle those, so I needed a nice display for them. And Tarantula Cribs was kind enough to send me these displays. Now, I did videos putting them together for the animals, but I haven't done a formal review yet because I wanted to use them a little bit first, see how they worked, so that I could give you a really honest review after having used them myself. So before we jump into my modern day thoughts, let's go back to my first initial thoughts last July. So, super nice packaging, well packaged, tight in the box, bubble wrap, super secure, super safe. Love it. Sable thinks it's a nice box too. Already snooping in my box, huh? Nice packaging, recyclable, love it. I know, this is what you want. Individually bubble wrapped, so extra safe and secure. Okay, so I have them all stacked and everything because I was taking photos for Instagram and Facebook and whatever. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge their packaging. The packaging is like sleek, stylized well, like it just looks good. Like that's one thing I've always liked about them from like what I've seen online is their packaging is just chef's kiss. But you want to know what I like better than their packaging? The fact that these have handles. I don't know why that amuses me so much and why I love it so much, but I love that they have handles for some reason. I'm obsessed. I'm about to open the first one so I can keep taking photos. So I wanted to get my initial reaction on video. So I'm not doing the whole like YouTube setup thing, my light setup with like my phone to take photos. So this is what we're working with, but I wanted to get my initial reaction on camera. Super well packaged, well protected. Can I get this any closer? So packaged thoroughly with foam the whole way around. I'm loving all the protections. I've gotten like cheap acrylic things off of Amazon. They always come in cracked, so I'm loving the extra protection on these. This looks so good. I love the ventilation. This looks so good. Are you kidding? There's the logo, Tarantula Cribs. We've got lots of ventilation, which is awesome, on the sides, on the top, but not so much that it like hurts your viewing. Like you can still see really well, which I'm excited about since these are for display for my educational programs. And let's test the top. I'm excited about this. Woo! So it's just a magnetic top. It's not a slide or anything. Like it just snaps on and off, which I think is super cool. I wasn't sure how I would like it, but I love it. Because like you can open it right up and get right in there. Okay, I'm sweating so bad right now. Just ignore it. Our central air doesn't work. So we have lots of fans running. But we're gonna open up the other ones, the 12 by 8 by 8, the bigger ones. The ones that have the handles. And we're gonna open those up and get my genuine reaction of those. Again, foam packaging. Very nice. Take it right off of there. Ooh. Okay, here it is. It's beautiful. So I didn't tell them this, but I really love the ones that have the white bottoms. I didn't know that it was gonna have a white bottom when they sent it to me. I love it. It's just a big, the sliding tops. And I like that those magnets are nice and strong. The other reason I wanted to try these is because they're supposed to be stackable. Oh, so the feet sit right in there. So the feet sit right in these tracks here, so they can stack, which will be really nice for displaying and storing too. So at this point, my Tarantula Crib displays have gone to many, many programs. Lots of different events, been on display, been around people, and I'm happy to say that they have held up amazingly. They still look just as good as the day that I got them. So just like any enclosure review video here on my channel, we're going to go through our pros and our cons. So what am I gonna rate these enclosures? I think I'm gonna rate them a 10 out of 10 when it comes to invertebrate displays. Now originally, I had rated them in my head and 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. But I did change it to a 10 out of 10, and here's why. So just like any enclosure review video, we're gonna go through our pros and our cons, starting with our cons. Now, I only have one con for these enclosures, but it was a pretty big con. However, it was resolved and is no longer a con. So what could possibly have happened that would make me rate these displays so low? It's not even that low, but low compared to what it is now, being a 10 out of 10. So I have here one of the bigger sizes that I got with the sliding lid. Now I keep my Vinegaroon in this one. Obviously he's not in it right now. He's in something else because I wanted to deep clean this and kind of re-get it set up because it's been a hot minute. So while it's empty, I figured I would use it and finish this review video. So obviously, even though it's a little dirty right now, it still looks fantastic. Slides nice and easy, but it didn't. And that is why I had originally rated them about like a 7 out of 10, because the lid was not sliding easily. It took like my full strength to pull it out, push it back in. Obviously, that's not the case anymore. Those were the old style of lid. Now, just like any good company should, Tarantula Cribs keeps improving as time goes on. Anytime there's an issue, they resolve it, they fix it. That is a sign of a good company. Now, the reason that happened was because the lid was starting to warp, it was starting to bend. So it wasn't sitting nicely in this skinny little track to slide in and out. I originally thought it was because I had so much substrate in these, but that wasn't the case at all. So I sent them a message on Instagram, and they did say that they recently had changed the lids to make them better. The new lids are scratch resistant and don't bend and warp over time. So you can continue to get that nice and easy slide in, slide out that you are seeing from this enclosure right now. So this is the new lid, and it has been amazing. It has made this enclosure so much easier to work with, so much better. So I feel like you can buy these with confidence, knowing that your lid is going to work great, the enclosure itself is going to be great, and it is going to make accessing your animal and caring for them very, very easy. The magnets on the back are very secure. They lock that lid right in. Even though it slides really easy, those magnets work great. Like, watch, if I turn this, that lid isn't going anywhere. Not at all. But if I pull on it, it comes out so easy. So really just an amazing job. Definitely a great upgrade. Definitely much improved. Works fantastic. And because that was my only con and it was fixed and it works amazing now, that is why my Tarantula Cribs enclosures are now being rated a 10 out of 10. So that was the only con. So now we're gonna move on to the pros. Obviously, these new lids are a pro. They work great. Honestly, just how clean and beautiful they look, how easily you can see through it. The ventilation is really awesome. They do hold humidity really well. Even if I fill it up with substrate, everything still works really well. That's the big one. Let me swap it out for one of the little ones so you can kind of see that. So here's one of the small ones. This is just one of the cubes that I got. I absolutely love the looks of these. I love the like nice clean square. I just think they look amazing for displays at my events. I don't know, just everything about this I love. The magnetic lids that are very secure but come off very easily if you want them to. I am just obsessed with everything about these. I love how they look, and I really have no complaints. I think if you want to keep invertebrates, these are amazing. Obviously, another pro, they came in very well packaged. Like the packaging itself, kudos to them, because those boxes looked beautiful. Like the packaging was just, it made my graphic design heart happy. But as far as like them being safe in shipping, amazing. Well packaged, couldn't have been packaged any better. So I really have nothing else to say other than if you keep invertebrates, definitely look at Tarantula Cribs. I think they are a great option, and I have been so happy with mine. Again, rating it 10 out of 10. I don't think I've ever done an enclosure review where it's been a 10 out of 10. So this is a first in CA Reptiles history, which is really exciting. And what's really funny is it's not even for reptiles, it's something invertebrate related. And when I started this channel, I never thought I would own any invertebrates. Like, I was terrified of them. So it's just, this is very ironic. So I'll put the link to Tarantula Cribs website down below in the description. You can go check them out. And as always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.